bathroom break, or we went out to get groceries to stand in a line due to COVID-19, whatever, and we come back and we see the 4-hour candle went bullish. And you're like, oh man, I was looking at the 1 hour, it was ranging, I missed the trade. And now you have to ask yourself that, okay, how could I have caught this trade up? Because the 1 hour was ranging, 4-hour closed like this, and there was no confirmations. Right, so you would want to see now on the smaller time frame that, oh, okay, maybe there was this 1 hour candle that just went bullish. You know, sometimes price is going to go bullish, it will do a retest, and then you will take a buy, and then the price will go up. But sometimes prices are going to shoot up from resistance. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, it's just the way how it is. And if you notice, you know, the one candle went bullish with a lot of volume. Maybe this was some sort of news or market open or whatever, but there was a lot of volume here. And the next candles just started to make, like, you know, smaller body candles and higher highs and higher lows, and then you had this bearish candle and whatever, right? So let's move on to the next example here. So this exercise is just so that you understand how the overall smaller time frames, they build the overall larger time frames. As we go along, we're going to do a full-fledged chart workout where we will, like, you know, do a little exercise and to see, like, who wants to take buys and who wants to take sells and this and that. So there's going to be a lot of information there. Okay, so over here what we have is we have the 1 hour chart. We have over here the 30-minute chart, and then we have here the 15-minute chart, right? Perfect. Now, just by looking at the 1 hour, right? Just by looking at the 1 hour, if we were to say that price has to go down, we're anticipating on the 1 hour for price to create a lower high and a lower low, right? On the 30-minute, also, we're looking for price to create a lower high and a lower low. On the 15-minute, we're just a bunch of candles forming whatever. Let's see what happens here. So the 1 hour candle, it went up and then it went down. Now, if you're talking about static risk, a new trader can say, okay, well, I just used 2% right over here, and then my stop loss was up over here, and price went down and took profits, and everything worked well. Someone who's experienced, they will say, okay, well, I'm going to use a dynamic risk, and with dynamic risk, you're splitting your positions into multiple positions. Like, let's say you are taking maybe 1% here, you're adding another 1% here, you're adding another 1%, a total of 3% now, but your stop is always the same. It's above the previous candle, a couple pips above the previous candle. Right, so now let's see what happens on the 30-minute, right? Because we're going to break down this 1 hour candle into two 30-minute candles. Check this out, right? Even though the 1 hour candle had an easier time coming down, the 30-minute candle actually went bullish first before the next one came down, right? So see how on the higher time frame you get much stronger confirmation. On the smaller time frame it can sometimes confuse you a little bit, right? But the 30-minute also respected the previous highs. Now if we look at it on the 15-minute time frame, you will see that the 15-minute closed like this and closed like this, and you're like, oh man, I don't know what's going to happen, because if you have only this information available, right? If you only have let me just get my marker back to blue. Let's say if you only have this information available, you don't know where the price is going to go, right? I mean, we don't know where it's going to go because it's a smaller time frame. It's giving us weak confirmations. This doesn't make any sense. So that's why we're looking at the higher time frames, because the higher time frames will tell us where price is going to go. You know, and then eventually it starts to go down, you know, but like on the 1 hour, it was much, much cleaner. On the 30-minute, it was a little bit dirty. On the 15-minute, it was just like pretty garbage, you know, it was pretty hard. Let's take a next example right over here. Right. So when we're looking at this 1 hour candle, we're expecting the next 1 hour candle to continue moving down. You know, just like all the other examples we've been doing. and the 30-minute as well, but it seems like it's kind of like rejecting.